go. This should... Battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Now here's Paul. Off target from outside. Morant outside. No good from outside. Here is Paul. Booker with the screen for Paul. It's rebounded by Memphis. We're about 1 minute into the first. Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Shot clock at 6. Morant outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
And so he makes both from the line. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Paul with the 3. Booker.
I love how aggressive Bain is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Jackson. That's tipped. Brooks against Durant. Pass to Ayton. Back to Durant. From past the arc. Here's Okogie. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
Morant against Paul. There's the pass to Jackson. Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. The offensive rebound.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Paul with the ball. Pass to Okogie. And here is Ayton. Booker looking around. Kicks it out to Paul. 6 to shoot. Nailed from three-point land.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Morant outside. Pass to Bain. Morant drives in.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Kicks it out to Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis.
And Part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Now, Bane, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Brooks finds Morant, tries the spin move. Out to Brooks, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The drive by Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Booker with no one around, traps in the tray.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Paul against Morant. Passes it to Bane. And stolen by Booker. Takes the three. Outside Durant. He takes it in and finished off by KD.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
Morant with a wide open look. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. Paul from deep three-point land. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 4. And back with the start.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The deep three from Durant. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant scanning the floor. And a miss there on the triple.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits it.
Okogie, the pass to KD. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, as creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Okogie, the pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. Morant with the steal. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Durant dishes to Booker. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
For 3, Booker. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Out to the wing. Knocks it loose. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
Durant, the pass to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Adams. The pass to Bain. And stolen by Booker. Durant against Brooks. They get it again. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. Ball against Morant. Launches it. Gets the rebound. Adams, the pass to Morant. Rebound by Okogie.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside for Jackson to the wing on the left. Morant against Paul. And it's Brooks in the corner. It's good from long range. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Memphis has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Morant outside. And there's the drive. Oh, tried to duck it home, but drew the foul, and it'll go to the line. That one on 8.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
Good on the second free throw. There's the steal. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter under.
The Suns, 22.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. We've got Bismack Biyombo laying out there with Terrence Ross. Then there's Warren, and it's Baisley in at the 4 spot. Pass to Kennard. It's Jones on the wing. Payne covering. Jones, no luck. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Kicks it out to Jones. Inside, 5 on the clock. It's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
The Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Payne in the post. Working on Jones. Ross in the corner. Here's Baisley. Warren. And Warren able to finish.
And he's one of those players with a nose for scoring. Warren working the offensive glass there.
Jones with it. Working on Payne. Jones the pass to Kennard. Here's Conchard from outside the arc. Come on. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Payne looking around. Jones, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Payne passes to Biyombo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Suns lead by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes it to Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Payne with it. He's against Clark. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Ross. The kick out to Warren. Back to Ross. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Payne finds Biyombo. It's Clark with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Kennard, the pass to Aldama. Jones looking for an opening. Now the pass to Kennard. Clock at 6. With a tie, driving in. He takes it up and lays it in. Kennard's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Payne passes to Biyombo. Over to the wing. Ross against Kennard. Back to Ross. That shot off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's the screen. Jones for 3. And they get it back. Aldama passes to Clark. Plays it up and banks it in. Clark's got the lead up to 2 now for the Grizzlies.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Up to Payne. It's intercepted.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, will you take it?
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
To the wing right side. Aldama passes to Clark. Biyombo with the block. And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies out in front as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. We've got more in store for you. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Shot clock at 3. A 3 from Morant. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Booker against Adams. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Shot from a low block. And Morant finishes inside.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
And the Suns call time here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Thank you, David. Durant kicks to Paul. Outside for Durant. 3-pointer. Ayton dishes to Paul. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Tries again. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Morant against Paul. Morant outside. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Suns trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Durant wide open, he fires. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And with a good feel for the game, Booker sensed the right time to go for that steal.
Morant against Paul. And Morant throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Phoenix calls timeout. Suns trail by 6. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Booker outside. With the fadeaway. Misses the target. That drops him to 40% now. 4 of 10. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Morant against Ayton. It's Morant with the drive.
Beautiful defense from KD, a capable shot blocker, both on ball and in help situations. Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Kicks it out to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Paul against Morant. Paul outside. Booker outside. Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Bain passes to Morant. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Spins. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's KD with the rebound. Booker the pass to Okogie. Kicks it out to Paul. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Booker against Brooks. The shot will not fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Over the last few years, Brooks has become nearly automatic at the stripe, and that bodes well for these late game situations. Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Out to Morant. On the wing, Jackson. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
A great way to finish the week strong. We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Walker is the 2 with LeBron playing the 3. Mo Bamba out there with Davis. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Here's James. And James throws it down.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Moran against Russell. Left side, Moran. Here's Payne. James with the rebound.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
For 3. And Davis good for 3.
Don't underestimate Davis. He is a versatile scorer who can shoot from just about anywhere.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Bamba, that's good.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Moran. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And the three-pointer goes. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, B.A., the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months in the same place. NBA players are used to being in 4 cities in a week. So it really was a different kind of challenge for them.
Here's James. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Outside for Moran. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And stolen by Bamba. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Lets a floater go. James with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Walker passes to Bamba. Out to James. Now Davis. Back to James. The 3 is up. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. James has got 5.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now, here is James. He's got 5. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Bamba. Here's Davis from 15 feet away. Again, the Lakers.
You pick a level, he'll show you how to get it done. And the mid-range happens to be one of them.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
And the Lakers call time here.
Your Grizzlies breakers, let them hit.
The Lakers in the lead. 1:10 left in the first quarter of the game. Mamba, the pass to Russell. Outside Walker. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Adams with a screen on James. Outside Bain. Fires for three. James with the rebound. The Lakers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. To the paint. Here's Davis. Out to the right wing. And it's James with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Morant with it. Picked up by James. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gets the three to fall.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Inside. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers earning this break in the action. Up 10.
Your Grizzlies Houston.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Walker is the 2 with LeBron playing the 3. Davis out there with Mo Bamba. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
This is what Davis does, people. He has a wide variety of ways to score. Very few bigs can handle like that. When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season. Putting on a show, Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do at the rim.
Now Russell. Out to James. Russell against Jackson. To the left side wing. The 3 from Bamba. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Bamba's got 7. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Russell with the ball. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Walker finds Bamba. Outside Russell. James passes to Davis. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And Davis slams it home.
What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Jackson outside. Pass to Bain. Left side, Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And here is Bamba. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, Sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
The Lakers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Walker passes to Davis and finished off by Davis.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the dead-eye shooter, Mike Miller, here to support his former team, the Grizzlies.
Hey, the Rookie of the Year back in 2001 for the Magic, but traded to Memphis and had the finest seasons of his career in a Grizzlies uniform.
And here's Morant outside.
Let me tell you from experience, when LeBron James is locked in on defense, that's a scary sight for a team.
And Davis slams it home.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And it's Morant off the drive.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
The kick out to Walker. Back to James. Pass to Bamba. It's James on the wing. There's the triple. Ja Morant grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Brooks with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. From deep, Bane. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Out to the wing. Mama, the pass to James. Pass to Davis. Knocked loose. James against Morant. And it's James with the jam.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Jackson with a screen on James. Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Walker. And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen.
The score, the Grizzlies 18, the Lakers 35. And put your hands together and get loud for the Milwaukee.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Tyus Jones is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4-man spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Kicks it out to Kennard. The 3. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
And the layup falls.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Schroeder. Now here's Hachimura. Vanderbilt with it. And Clark with a block. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Back to Jones. Kennard with it. Hachimura finds Schroeder. And stolen by Jones. Kennard outside. Jones in the post. Aldama. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Beasley. Fires the three. He buries it from three. Beasley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time, Richard.
Yeah, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Pau Gasol, the Lake Show winning titles with those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
Over to the left wing. Here's Reeves. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Beasley outside. Schroeder against Jones. Pass to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vanderbilt. Can't connect from short range.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Conchar can't hit. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Schroeder against Jones. Here's Beasley. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. 1:10 left to play in the third quarter here. Jones up top, covered by Schroeder. Kicks it out to Kennard. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Hachimura. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That's on Brandon Clark. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, BA, ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
And he makes both free throws. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Beasley outside. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Down low. Tipped. Now here's Kennard. Right side Jones. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Los Angeles with a commanding 22. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Walker is the 2 with LeBron playing the 3. Mo Bamba out there with Davis. And it's Russell in at the point.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
James, a good look. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Drives to the hoop. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
James outside. To the right side. The 3 from Bamba. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work, because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
Jackson finds Morant. Here's the 3. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
When you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Russell, the pass to Walker. Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler. I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
It's Walker on the wing. 6 to shoot. Over Bain. Walker's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And here's Morant outside. Buries it from 3. Morant's got 19 points.
With the defense geared to challenge Morant at the cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Bain against Walker to the middle. Here's Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. Oh, there's the alley. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. at Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
The kick out to Walker. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. And here's Morant. Behind the back and lays it in. Morant's got 12 now in this quarter. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones here, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Davis, the pass to Bamba. A shot to stop the drought. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. From deep, Morant. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
And it's James with the jam.
And they had an advantage tonight. came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Lakers.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Outside for Davis. Banked it in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 12.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you have to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now Morant. Jackson with a screen on James. And here's Morant outside. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hype, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seats, should we?
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Walker is out on the wing with LeBron. Anthony Davis is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Russell in at the 1.
Dare I say, a bit of a mean streak to the game coming from AD tonight.
Booker, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Russell. Right side Davis. The kick out to Walker. There's the triple. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Bamba inside. Just 4 to shoot. The drive by James.
James on the attack, and that is absolutely terrifying.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And finished off by Walker.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury. So you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Paul grabs the board.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Here's Okogie, and there's the call on James. And that's his first foul.
First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Out to KD. Puts up a 3. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. James outside. To the paint. Bamba's shot is off.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Rambo, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. And stolen by Russell. There's the feed to Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Gotta love the slick ball control from AD on that sequence.
Booker finds Durant. And Biyombo has it in the corner. Phoenix, no good that time either. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Phoenix calls timeout. Suns trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Ball kicks to Biyombo. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist from Booker.
Yeah, defenses cannot let his range go unchallenged when CP3 gets it going from there.
Here's James. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Russell, that's too easy for KD. You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Now, here is Russell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ball finds Ayton. KD with it. Bamba picks him up.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
Shot's good by Walker.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Booker looking around. Pass to Biyombo. Durant inside. He's against Bamba. 4 on the clock. And they take the lead. Booker's got 9.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer. He'll make it happen.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Russell passes to LeBron. Drives to the hoop. Back to Davis. To the middle. And James throws it down.
Just finding ways to get inside, get up, and throw another one down. LeBron with an easy 2.
And the dunk by Booker. Balls back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Biyombo at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Kicks it out to LeBron. Going inside. And oh boy, a lot of folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit, nervous, but nothing superstitious and nothing that I can recall.
Paul kicks to Ayton. A wide open look for Durant, and Bamba pulls it down.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
Ayton with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And here's KD for three. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Just doesn't second guess his shot selection, and for good reason. A lot of those go in.
The pass to Bamba. Into the lane. Down low. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis kicks to Bamba. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Kicks it out to Booker. LeBron grabs the miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Davis with the bucket.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
To the right side. Ayton wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. James outside. And he drives in. Inside. Davis. Biombo with the block. Passes to KD. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. James finds Bamba. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Russell dishes to Bamba. And here's James outside. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. All up top. Biombo, the pass to Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Back to LeBron. The kick out to Walker. Dish now to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Ball with the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Russell passes to James. Back to Russell. Out left to the wing. Walker with a clean look. Sinks the 3-pointer. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
Love to see this from Russell, as he's one of the league's most gifted passers.
Booker with it. Picked up by Davis. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker with no one around. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bamba finds James. Russell with it. Walker in the post. Defended by Booker. Here's James, and finished off by LeBron.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. To the inside. Here's Durant, and it is good at the buzzer. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. He got Dennis Schroeder, Rui Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. It's Beasley on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. A 2-point game. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster, giving those guys belief, has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Ross. Yes, and the foul. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Schroeder kicks to Vanderbilt. Here's Reeves. He's guarded by Ross, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. "90 seconds now into the second half. Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Clock is at 3. Driving in. Ross with the steal.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
For Phoenix, they have made their only other free throw attempt today on an earlier trip to the line. That free throw good from Warren.
He's a multi-talented player, is T.J. Warren, and capable of playing now both forward positions with the way the game has changed. A valuable player for what they want to do offensively.
Pass to Craig. Here's Beasley. Lets it go from deep. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Beasley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready. He's showing some steady improvement here. Just working on extending that range. T.J. Warren in the offseason, wanting to be a better three-point shooter. Nice to see him knock one down.
Beasley against Warren. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Craig can't get it to go.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Suns.
Craig sets the screen for Payne. Craig against Vanderbilt. Here's Ross. The kick out to Warren. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
1:30 left in the third quarter. Payne with a screen for Ross. Pass to Payne. Davis against Craig. Out to the right wing. 3 on the clock. Driving inside. And Ross with the slam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
James in the post. He's covered by Warren. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Davis.
And James and his court awareness is just so extra special. Whenever a guy has a clean look, they're going to get the ball.
Here's Baisley. Another 3 for Phoenix.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
The drive by Russell, and he makes good on the layup. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
Russell in complete control that time. Score off of that drive. That's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
Payne kicks to Craig. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Baisley, covered by Bamba. Ross dishes to Warren. Just 4 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Craig. The Lakers with the rebound. Inside, picked off in midair. That shot misses. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Paul with the ball, picked up by Davis. Booker the pass to Ayton. Dishes it to Durant. And there's the pass to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
LeBron, good.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Paul kicks to KD. Takes the 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Even back in Texas when he was in college, KD would shoot that 3. It would look good the moment it left his hand then. It still does.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a change here. Biyombo's checked in. Davis down low. Ayton's there. Davis the pass to Bamba. And Walker kicks to LeBron. 6 to shoot. No good there. Now the Suns take it the other way. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Passes it to Biyombo. Over James. Biyombo, no luck. Lakers trail by 15. Loads it up for Davis. And stolen by Booker. KD with it. He's picked up by Russell. Booker dishes to Paul. He feeds it to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Russell with a wide open look. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Pass to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Biyombo, the pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks to Ayton. The 3. And it's Russell with the rebound. Lakers trail by 14. And here is James. Pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
AD delivering on an all-star caliber performance here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Booker outside. On deep. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Rebounded by the Lakers. To the middle. And the dunk by James.
And the tally just keeps going up for LeBron James and his career scoring total. Another night. Third all-time now, along with Karl Malone and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Walker in the corner. And the pass to James. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 4 assists in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores. Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do, a gigantic shot from their big man.
And the dunk by Biombo.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now Durant. Pass to Booker. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Paul with the ball. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It was up for... All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
The starting lineup for...
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point.
The 7-footer Durant is a threat to dunk it. Can't let him get inside.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Morant. Morant drawing the double team.
Josh Okogie. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Morant. And there's the...
Whoa, wait a second. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Morant. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Paul with it. Jackson in his pocket. Pass to Okogie. This one for three. They get the rebound. Now Ayton. Durant finds Ayton. Now here's Booker. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Paul against Morant. Adams, the pass to Payne. Drills it from deep.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Booker, good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And it's Brooks missing.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
The three, Durant. And Booker throws it down.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Paul with a steal. Durant, the pass to Paul. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Paul. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. Durant, the pass to Paul. Back to Durant. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Durant finds Paul. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. For 3, Booker. Adams grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Booker. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. Memphis trailing here. From deep, Morant. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Outside for Booker. Adams grabs the miss.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Outside Durant. Ayton passes to Durant. Clock at 6. Okogie on the wing. Brooks defending. And stolen by Bane. From deep, Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. And the dunk by Jackson.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
He was all alone on that one. Booker's got 10 points.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
And here's Morant outside. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, up by 4.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Outside Bane. Outside for Morant. In transition, here come the Suns. And Booker with the jam.
When it comes to surveying the floor, Durant's height is a major asset.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Ayton. Pass to Okogie from downtown. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Morant. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Shoots over Paul. Outside for Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You've got to be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Outside for Booker. Pass to Okogie. Now Paul. Outside Durant. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Outside Morant. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Durant with a screen on Bane. To 3, Booker. Suns keep it alive. Ayton finds Durant. He drops it from range. Durant's got 7.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
And stolen by Durant. And the Suns pushing it up now. And he lobs it up. The kick out to Paul. Who drains the 19-footer. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Outside Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left to play in the second quarter. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Here's Okogie. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Pass to Okogie. Booker for 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
There's the 3. Brooks from outside. The shot comes out, and Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Lets it go from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Booker's got 18 points in the game.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Durant. Bane finds Jackson. No good with a layup.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight.
The Grizzlies, 21.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. Brandon Clark out there with John Conchar. And it's Aldama in at the 4 slot. Oh, got a piece of it. Now here's Jones. Pass to Aldama. Jones against Payne. Kicks it out to Kennard. Just 3 to shoot. And Biyombo with the block. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And stolen by Clark. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Kennard. And again, Memphis no good. Phoenix has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Jones from outside. And the three-pointer goes.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Warren, the pass to Ross. Back to Warren. Pass to Ross. And here's Payne. Shot clock at 6. Here's Warren. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, what a burst of energy from Warren. flying up to the rim for the nice dunk.
Here's Jones. An easy 2 on the layup. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Payne against Jones. Stolen by Kennard. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Puts up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Outside Payne. Warren up top. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
The Suns have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And that one is hammered home.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Right side Jones. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Conchar. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Jones. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major, major impact.
Here's Jones. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Payne against Kennard. And the layup is good off the glass.
Can't let Kennard get this close. Once you do, he's going up with it.
Payne against Jones. Pass to Baisley. Outside Payne. Back to Baisley. Count the basket. Baisley's gotten 4 this quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Right side Payne. Goes back up. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead, up by 16. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
Bread and butter play. Morant in screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Paul with it, guarded by Morant. Okogie on the wing. Back to Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Tries again. And scoring inside is Morant. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Inside, here's Jackson. And And the dunk by Jackson.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Back to Booker. Here's a three from Paul. They get it back. Okogie on the wing. Cash money on the open jump shot. And the Suns lead by 13.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
Jackson the screen. And here's Morant outside. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Outside Booker. On the wing, Durant. Defended by Jackson. Okogie on the wing. From behind the arc. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bain into the lane. Jackson for 3. Memphis the rebound. Brooks outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch and shoot area.
The kick to Durant. 4-3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And then Morant with the dunk.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. And it's Paul off the drive. Okogie on the wing. Up top, Durant. Defended by Jackson. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Because of the defensive attention he draws, KD generally has good passing angles to work with.
Pass to Brooks. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Durant with it. Outside for Booker. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Morant. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Back to Paul, who poked away. Outside Booker. The 3 ball. Durant finds Paul. Clock at 6. The kick to Durant. Beyond the arc. Back to Ayton. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the 3rd quarter. From deep, Morant. Okogie pulls down the board. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
And Booker, here we go. Outside Durant. Launches a 3. Can't get it to drop. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 10. Outside Morant. Spins. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
And here's Paul. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
So the Suns win it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the...
pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Here's LeBron. Russell left side. Shot from the top of the key. He can't get it to go. And Memphis the other way now. And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by him.
Clark, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
LeBron drives in. And LeBron throws it down hard.
LeBron showing you how he does it. A stylish flush by King James.
Here's Morant. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Now, here is Davis. The rebound by Steven Adams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Screen by Adams. Here's Morant. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got 6.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
Outside for Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morant against James. It's Morant with the drive. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on, this is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
Now here's Morant. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. Clark, a screen on Russell. Morant with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
And once he becomes a little steadier from deep, watch out. Morant will be almost unstoppable offensively.
Jackson against LeBron. Now the pass to Davis. It's stolen by Adams. To the paint. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Out of bounds. Grizzlies ball.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. And Memphis with another turnover here. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 2. Davis setting the pick for Russell. On the wing, James. Davis kicks to Russell. Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
Now here's Davis. He has 5. Down low, stolen by Jackson. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Russell against Bain. Shot clock at 6. Adams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. Not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
Now here's Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Bain against Walker. Outside Jackson. Morant outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Outside Russell. Passes it to James. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Out to Russell. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Steven Adams is out there with Clark, and it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. Now here's Morant. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Russell with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Russell's got his second bucket tonight.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Morant. Clark outside. Back to Morant. Going inside. And Morant throws it down.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Now, here is Russell. 5 points in the game. And it's Walker penetrating. Kicks it out to James. Davis with it. Now defended by Bain. Davis, the pass to LeBron. Back to Davis. Over Bain. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
He feeds it to Adams. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, James. And LeBron throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. On the wing, Bain. Covered by Bamba. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year team, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
Now here's Morant after D'Angelo Russell's miss. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The drive by Bain. And he dunks it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now, here's Bamba. No points in the game hit for him. In the corner, it's James. Clock at 4. And he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Here's Morant. Bamba with the block. Also looking around. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 5. It's LeBron with the drive. Morant to go. Oh, wow!
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
All right.
Lakers trail by 6. Walker in the corner. Right side Davis. James outside. Puts the move on. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Morant. Clark kicks to Morant. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Walker with a clean look. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
Your Lakers 18. The Grizzlies 24.
and we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him. You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Rui Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. That one, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Clark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year 1 of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during his time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. And it's good, 2 points. Jones has got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Reeves gets the bucket.
You can rely on Schroeder's passing ability. He does a good job finding and setting up shooters.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Kennard. Here's Conchar. Pass to Aldama. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Aldama's got the lead back up to 6 now for Memphis. Jones against Schroeder. Banked in off the glass. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Jones in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder, and the shot goes down. Tillman's got his first points of the night.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The Lakers moving the ball around. It's Beasley on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Schroeder. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Kennard finds Jones. Kennard against Hachimura. Kennard the pass to Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Tillman's shot is good. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
To the left wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. A three-pointer, no good. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Los Angeles calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here's Jones. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third. Back to Kennard. To the inside. It's stolen by Schroeder. A solo fast break. Here's Beasley. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Nice defensive awareness from Schroeder there, coming up with the steal and then igniting the break.
Jones looking for an opening. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Sinks the triple.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Schroeder. There's the pass to Hachimura. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And when Hachimura is looking to score, it sometimes forces the D to get aggressive. Love the energy.
And so he hits both. Memphis leading by 8. Outside, Jones. Passes it to Kennard. Back to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. Beasley with the rebound. Here's Reeves. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. Hachimura with a screen on Jones. Here's Beasley. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Clark is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Jackson in at the small forward.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
It's Russell with the drive. Shot up 2 there.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
James against Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Outside, Bain. Morant against Russell. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Both free throws good from Morant. Now, here is Russell. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Walker goes in. Back to Davis. Uncovered. Again, Los Angeles.
One of the keys to shooting well is shot preparation. And Davis was ready before the ball got there.
Here's Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Now Russell. He kicks it to LeBron. Into the lane. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Morant against LeBron. Morant left side. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And it's Walker penetrating. In the corner, Bamba with it. Kicks it to Davis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. James against Morant. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Morant's got the lead up to 12 now for the Grizzlies. James outside. The kick out to Walker. Ron right side. A floater. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And Bain no good on that one.
Shooting from Memphis, Desmond Bain. At the line for one.
And the Grizzlies leading by 12. And here's Morant. Adams with the screen on James. Here's Morant. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's his second.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And they get it. Here's Davis. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. James finds Bamba. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Grizzlies have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Pass to Jackson. .139 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Bamba's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Morant with it. Five on the clock. Clark sets a screen for Morant. That one off the back iron and out. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 17-point game.
A terrific defender. And Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
Here's Morant. Back to Bain. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fan...
Bulls are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor. They can pass. You can run your offense through. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Booker for 3. The Lakers with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Russell to pass to James. Here's Walker. Outside for Russell. Screen by Bamba. 5 on the clock. Back to Walker. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And looking at the Lakers, Richard, trying to recapture their championship level from 2020. What do you think the key is?
Well, when LeBron first got there, their team was way too young. Then last year, probably too many veterans. We'll see how they can kind of find a happy balance in between the two.
For 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Down low. Here's Okogie. Walker covering. The kick to Durant. Booker, the pass to Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Kevin Durant, post Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Ayton with a screen. The kick out to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Russell to pass to James. Driving to the basket. And it's James with the jam.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
And here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Outside Durant. Back to Booker. 3-pointer. That's good from Durant on the assist by Booker. Durant's got 5 points.
The range KD possesses makes him a constant threat outside. The defense has to be all over him.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Okogie.
Your Lakers dance team.
The Suns leading. Outside Paul. There's a screen by Biyombo. Kept alive. Out to the right wing. Outside Paul. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by James. Walker passes to Russell. Missed inside.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Now the Lakers moving it up. Davis, the pass to Bamba. Back to Davis. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. Pass to Durant. Up top, Paul, guarded by Russell. Booker for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Russell against Paul. Shot to stop the run. Nice D from Durant. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Booker with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Booker against Walker. Pass to Aiden. Shot clock at 5. Outside for Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot.
CP3 shoots the ball so well. Defenders have to play that tight. All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
.35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Russell up top, out to James. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
I like how fast Pond makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Booker for 3. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 6.
What focus from Booker. He was dead set on hitting that three-point answer.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Booker for 3.
Let me tell you from experience, when LeBron James is locked in on defense, that's a scary sight for a team.
And so it's... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Suns. On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Bismack Biyombo, and it's Durant in at the 3. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Booker. Launches it. Here's Ayton. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Russell has the open look. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Outside Booker. Stolen by Davis. And it's Beasley penetrating. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Paul.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Russell, the pass to Beasley. Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
Oh, my God. LeBron James with that power. Do you just feel the rim shake?
Paul passes to Durant. Now here's Booker from deep. Takes a 3. Durant, no good.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. James with the ball. Durant covering. Pass to Davis. That shot off. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Outside Vanderbilt. It's Beasley on the wing. On the take. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Beasley's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. There's a screen by Biyombo. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Here's Booker. That one a little long.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Pass to Davis. Ball against Beasley. Outside Vanderbilt. Out left to the wing. Out to Beasley from downtown. And again, the Lakers, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And here's Biyombo. Back to Paul. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Paul's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Timeout called, the Lakers. There's 57 seconds left in the second period. James inside. Durant's there. Russell from outside. Offensive rebound.
What a hustle from James in the offensive glass, ensuring that they convert on this possession.
The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Paul against Russell. Outside Booker. Fades and shoots. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
And the Suns will go for a different look here. Baisley, he's checked in for Ayton. Warren comes in for Durant. Ross, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Now Payne. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Suns ahead. They're up by 8. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Rui Hachimura is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mo Bamba. And it's Reeves in a 2-guard. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Walker for 3. Nails it from 3. Walker's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
The transition 3. It's part of the new NBA. And when he's taking them, it's a great shot.
Outside Warren. Outside Ross. Pass to Baisley. The 3 is up. Clock at 4. Ross. It's good on the putback. And the Suns lead by 7.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Such a wide open look.
A smart decision maker with a versatile skill set. Hachimura always takes the shots that he's comfortable with. And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Lakers ball.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Walker passes to Bamba, and it's Bamba finishing strong.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Phoenix calls timeout. And the Lakers with some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Hachimura. James comes in for Reeves. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Schroeder. Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Pass to Aiden. Okogie on the wing. Outside Booker with the fadeaway. Rebound, the Lakers. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Ball against Russell. Davis down low. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
There is no question Davis is a top 10 talent in this league when healthy. But unfortunately, he's dealt with several injuries throughout the years.
Biyombo, he's checked in for Okogie. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college at Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing those up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Monty Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day.
The kick to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Pass to Davis. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Durant finds Booker. Back to Durant. The 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Over the course of AD's career, he's made a concerted effort to draw fouls, and we've seen that free throw attempt number skyrocket.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Back to Durant. And that That one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Pass to Bamba. James against Durant. And slam dunk by James. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Booker, pass to Durant. Now Biyombo. And Davis with the block.
A big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that 7'8" wingspan to work there.
Off target from 3-point range. The Suns trailing. Booker for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Oh, denied by Durant.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Booker against Walker. Outside for Davis. James outside. Shot clock at 2. Shoots over Durant.
A phenomenal defender. Durant's quickness and length really bothers shooters.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Suns. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bismack Biyombo is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Pass to Ayton. Takes the 3. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
Here's Walker. Oh, Booker with a block. Outside Paul. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Bamba. Beasley comes in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Russell. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. James outside. And it's James with the jam.
At this point in time, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
That's good from Paul on the assist from Durant. And the Suns lead by 6.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Back to Schroeder. Here he goes. Right side Vanderbilt. Pass to Davis. Over Biyombo. Nails the baby hook.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
For Phoenix, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Booker. James with a steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
The selfless attitude of James. When someone on his team has a clean look, well,
right side. The three from Ayton. Another three for Phoenix.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Biyombo with a steal. Paul against Vanderbilt. Pass to Ayton. Biyombo with it. The kick to Durant. Here's Paul. 6 to shoot. The three from Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. And now it's an 8-point Suns lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
And he makes it on the layup. And the Suns lead by 8.
And this is his game. He's not going to settle or try anything further away from the rim. He knows who he is.
Pass to James. Driving in. And slam dunk by James.
Bron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Paul against Schroeder. Over to the wing. Outside for Booker. Fader on the way. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Davis misses.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Pass to Biyombo. The kick out to Paul. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the Lakers with some changes. Bamba comes in for Vanderbilt. And Russell is subbed in for Schroeder.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Pass to Paul. Here's Durant. Fades away. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
Like how many times have we seen this before? LeBron James taking over when they needed him most.
The kick to Durant. Pass to Paul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
So the Suns win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.